What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe, share all this content. And for my returning subscribers, appreciate you. I hope you've been enjoying the journey. In today's video, got a special guest here with me today, Mr. Kyll Loves. Mr. Kyll Loves. How you doing, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, man, I'm good, just living life, working on music, same stuff.
How's life been treating you?
Life been treating me good, man. I really can't complain, I'm just grateful to be here right now, blessed.
Blessed as always, as always. So for those who don't know you, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Kyll Loves, if you don't know me. Born and raised in Carson, California. I moved around, but that's where I'm born and raised.
Okay. So, Carson, California, we go back, Carson Coat days, high school, a little bit. You saying you've been moving around?
Yeah.
Why you like to move around?
That's a good question. Me, I'm not really a stay still person. My whole life I've been just constantly moving, and as you're young, you can't control that, but now that I'm older, I've been living it, and I start to understand why it's like that. So yeah, I'm just into new things, new experiences. Just always try new things, so I always end up in new locations, new experiences.
Right. Yeah, so going through your socials, I see you're interested in like a lot of visuals, and you take some pretty distinctive pictures.
Yeah.
What's the idea behind that?
I just like to be creative, I just like to do different things, think outside the box. I don't want to do the things that everybody's doing. I kind of want to just create new creativity, just do things differently.
Right.
Something you never seen before. I want to do that.
Right. So with that being said, what's the theory behind your rap name? It's pretty distinctive. Why not go with something like a Lil or all these babies? What's TroopStats Kyll Loves?
So TroopStats, that's the label. That's where my music comes from. I'm a part of that. But Kyll Loves is my name. Kyll, that came from me playing sports. People just started calling me Kyll. I used to play basketball. I was pretty good. People used to say I used to kill on the court, and eventually people started calling me that. As I started doing music, it was hard to find a name at first. The TroopStats, that was like from my family. One of my cousins used to say that a lot, like trooping, I'm trooping. So that stuck with me. And basically, TroopStats, the name, it comes from like trooping, like through things. Like whenever you go through stuff, just keep moving forward. Keep trooping forward. That's what it means. And so that's why I stuck with that. When you get your stats, like when you play a basketball game or a football game, you get stats, like tackles or points or anything. So
right.
TroopStats, when you go through shit and you keep moving forward, you get your TroopStats. So that's where that comes from. But and Kyll come from sports. Loves, I just added that to my name because I'm a loving person. So if I'm a killer in sports or in music, I also want to balance it with love. So that's where Kyll Loves comes from.
So how long have you been into music? Did you just pick it up, or you've always had a passion for it?
So I've loved music my whole life. I always played sports though as a kid. Never was able to like work on music, but it was some glimpses in my life. I remember me in my room as a kid writing songs. I used to write songs just randomly out of nowhere, no reason of why. Just used to sit there and write songs. When I stopped playing sports, it's just a matter of time. Like naturally, music was the next thing. Like I just ended up at a studio after that. So I feel like music was always supposed to be what I'm doing, and that's why I'm here now.
Right. Just change the course.
Right. Yeah, basically, like after sports didn't turn out, music was the next thing right there. Like I didn't really have to think about it too much. Like usually when you go through stuff and you got to change your life, you got to think about it a lot. But me, it just naturally just appeared in front of me, and I was already ready to do it. Like I felt, because I've always been connected to music, close to music my whole life. So.
Right. So, so you wrote a lot. You said, did you have any like favorite artists growing up, and did they have any influence with your sound?
So yeah, I don't know if we have time, but basically I've been influenced by different artists at different periods of different times in my life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So in my early childhoods, of course, it'll be like Andre 3000, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. That's when I was young, like elementary, middle school. That's what I was listening to then. Drake started to come up, Kanye. That's what I listened to when I was mostly younger, in like elementary and middle school. As I got into high school, the sound started to change. Like I always like to do different things. So then I started listening to like Odd Future, probably 9th, 10th grade. I was in the Odd Future phase. Tyler Creator, Frank Ocean. As I went to like 11th and 12th grade, I started listening to more Atlanta music. I don't know why I attracted to that. Young Thug, Migos. Gucci Mane was probably my favorite artist in 11th grade. That's crazy, just different periods of times. So it was more the Atlanta wave, 11th and 12th grade, like that trap music. That was like when that started becoming big. Chief Keef was big then for me too.
Right.
As I got to college, it kind of got to like different again. It was like more Future, Mac Miller, Kendrick Lamar, Ab Soul. It started to get into that. And then after that, it stayed kind of consistent with that. Kendrick, Drake, Jay-Z still. That's where I'm at right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So with your sound, who do you like feel like you replicate, or you just feel like you're your own self?
Of course, I am my own self, but I have influences. I got a big influence from like Kendrick, Playboy Cardi too. Kendrick, Playboy Cardi. I'm trying to like mix sounds that you would never see mixed.
So I first started to notice your music with your single Momentum, which came out in 2019, right?
Yeah.
And during that time, it was like the last time, we the world was in like some normalcy,
Definitely.
Has COVID slowed down your momentum or set you back?
First start with the music, yeah, that was like my first real song I recorded, Momentum. That was a great moment too. Definitely COVID, I feel like it affected all of us. Definitely slowed me down, made me go more inward. Like everybody gotta be at home, so made me go more inward, made me stay to myself more. Think about the type of music I wanna make, the type of music I wanna put out. So yeah, it definitely affected me, slowed me down a little bit, but I see it as a blessing because I always think long term, so it just gave me more content and more stuff to do for the future when the world does come back to normal, if it ever does. So.
Right. So how do you feel about like today's state of music? Gangster rap,
Yeah, music today is it's like music always is. It's different. I mean, yeah, you got new people coming up fast with distinct sounds, and of course you got the legends. I pay more attention to like the people who've done it for a long period of time.
Right. So with today's state of music, how do you feel? Like, do you think that it's overpopulated, oversaturated? We got all these guys coming up overnight, it seems like, and coming out of the blue. How do you feel about it today?
It's different. It's very new age. I don't have no problem with it. I like it a lot. I like new creativity. I like anything that's new. My sound to like fit more today, even though I'm always stay true to my natural creative abilities, like whatever comes from me. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with it. Of course, me, I still study like the legends, or I still study the people who've done it for a long period of time and how they constantly do it for a long period of time. So I want to make music that lasts for like a long period of time.
Right.
But yeah, the music today is different, and I try to adapt my sound to fit today too. Of course, I'm gonna stay true to my sound and whatever naturally comes to me.
So, TroopStats Kyll Loves.
TroopStats Kyll Loves You.
Loves You.
Yeah.
And then we have Kyll Loves. Are they like two different egos you have, alter egos, or what's up with that?
That's a good question. So when I started doing music, my first name was TroopStats Kyll Loves You, and that's where all my videos are right now. I've only had videos for that. As of right now, the new music I just put out is Kyll Loves, and I haven't made any videos for that yet. But is it two egos? I would say yeah. TroopStats Kyll Loves You is more private. Probably you'll never see TroopStats Kyll Loves You. That's how to explain that. Kyll Loves is right here, right in front of you. So I think that's a great way for me to break that down. Like basically in my creative process, I try to categorize what sound I'm going for. TroopStats Kyll Loves You is more, you know, personal, introspective. Kyll Loves is more external, more connect with the people. So that's how I probably explain that one.
Right on. One of my favorite songs, Who Am I? You talk about realest nigga out and I ain't got a deal. That nigga that's been trooping and he trooping still. So can you go back into the TroopStats?
Yeah. So I'll start with the music part of that. Yeah. I just feel like I'm really doing music on my own. And I don't got a deal yet, but that doesn't mean anything because I'm just gonna keep creating, and who knows what the future holds. I'm just confident in myself and know that I'm gonna keep putting out content and keep putting out music and keep growing. So that's basically what that line means. But TroopStats, independent label. It's only me and my cousin. My cousin put out an album, Impactful. It's pretty good. You can find that on all platforms too.
You go by the Revolutionary Poet, right?
That's his socials. Sunny Revolutionary Poet, but his artist name is Sun Moon Star. So yeah, he got a lot of stuff coming too. So we also TroopStats, we got a joint tape coming. Me and my cousin. So yeah, that's what's next for the label. But yeah, it's basically just me and my family put together, independent label. We just started making music in home, and yeah.
Right on. So I want to get it spicy. All right. So say a label, a different label comes to you guys and offers you $500,000. What are you doing?
That's a good question. Basically, I wouldn't know how to answer that because it's a lot of different factors to go into that. Of course, we'll have to sit down, read papers and figure out if this situation is the right situation. But I'm open to partnership. I'm open to working with people. I'm open to collaborating. So I'm open to whatever the future holds. It just got to be the right situation. It has to benefit me and my family the right way. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. Family first.
Exactly.
Family first. So 2021, we're in the last quarter of the year. What can we expect? Any future plans before the year is up? Anything we're gonna get?
So we're in the what month is it right now?
At the end of August.
August right now, end of August. So yeah, we got something coming this year. We got visuals coming. Merchandise coming. And more music coming this year. There's gonna be a lot more coming from me this year and next. More content, more consistency. Basically, a lot to look forward to, a lot in store.
All right. Well, appreciate you doing the interview with me today. Tap in. Kyll Loves.
Kyll season.
It's Kyll season.
All platforms. Instagram and Twitter. Kyll Loves, Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate you doing the interview again, man. That's all I got for you.
Joint tape on the way, visuals on the way, merchandise on the way. We're just out here working, putting stuff together, TroopStats, Kyll Loves. See you later. Holla.